What's going on, guys? Katie Welge here for Pine Sports with some more daily dimes for you. Joining me today is Stuart, aka Monotone Football, who's dropping in to give us some NBA prop bets and why you should cash in on them too. Let's go. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the love for the channel right below here. Stuart, thanks so much for dropping by today. Let's get right into it. Tell me who your first pick of the day is that you're most excited about.
Yeah, so my first pick of the day is going to be Dorian FinneySmith over 2.5 three-pointers made. That's plus 125 over on DraftKings right now. Dorian FinneySmith has been one of my favorite guys to target all offseason, right? And we get the Dallas Mavericks finally going back at home right here. That's been one of the key things for him in this series, right? He's a role player. He's not the guy. He's kind of playing off of Luka Doncic. He's playing off of some of these star players, Dinwiddie. He's not the main offensive focus. But what I love about him is when he really gets behind this home crowd back in Dallas. In his 2 games so far at home, 4 for 11 and 8 for 12 from beyond the arc. Those are 2 of his best shooting performances of the playoffs so far. And I expect that to continue now that we're back home in Dallas.
All right, guys, you heard him. Dorian FinneySmith over 2.5 three-pointers made. Lock that in. Now, next NBA prop. Who do you got?
Yep. Next up, we got Devin Booker over 27.5 points. That's over on DraftKings. Getting some pretty good odds at minus 105, I believe. Devin Booker has been great for us this series, right? Anyone that knows me has read my work. They knows I've been really honing in on his first quarter props, right? It's the playoffs. They're letting us bet all this stuff. They're letting us get as creative as we want to be as bettors. And that's exactly what we've been doing, targeting him in the first quarter. He leads the NBA in first quarter scoring. That's above a guy like Luka Doncic, who I believe is second on the Mavs team, and has cleared, I believe, 7 points in this playoff so far. I expect that to continue. But if you don't have that first quarter market, that is perfectly fine. I like his full game points too. He's hit this in 3 of his last 4 games. He wasn't quite healthy in that first game, but we've finally seen him start to put things together. Additionally, the Dallas Mavericks are a great defensive team. I'm a huge fan of Dallas. Dorian Finney-Smith, who I just talked about a second ago, will probably be his primary defender. But this Dallas team doesn't throw a lot of double teams at him. And when you got a guy like Devin Booker playing at that elite quality, that's what you really need to do to stop him down. They're trusting Dorian Finney-Smith to go one-on-one with him. I think he continues to score 30-plus points tonight.
Yes, Booker does not need much to get him going. The Suns won a league-best 64 games this regular season, with Booker averaging a career-best 26.8 points a game to lead them in scoring. So I'm with you on this one. So now tell me a little bit about your strategy with placing these bets and the tools you use to help make these calls.
So I like to do my own projections, obviously, like a lot of people in the community, but having a very reliable tool to kind of compare yourself to, I think is key, right? You never kind of want to let either winning, losing, whatever get to your head. You always want to kind of compare your own data with kind of the best available. And Pine really lets you do that super easily. I don't have to kind of go through all these complicated Excel sheets. I don't have to do any of this crazy projections work. I can just go on this really easy to use website, immediately put who I want to look at in, and it spits it out easily. Talked about Dorian Finney-Smith earlier with his home away splits. That's something you can do with the click of the button. Just check those game logs, how he's doing at home, how he's doing out away. Stuff like that really adds up when you're not scrolling through the ESPN app anymore.
Stuart, thank you so much. Everyone can get more of Stuart over on pinesports.com under Monotone Football, where you can get even more in-depth analysis from Pine experts just like him. Thanks, everyone. Happy profiting, and see you next time.